As explained previously, anywheres are discs that can be thrown high, low, or to the side of the player, and the idea is just to warm up catching. In this one now, you could have 3 or 4 players, and if you're using 3, this person is the thrower, and they remain the thrower for a certain number of throws, and then we'll switch over. You can then have 2 players here, and they could both be facing that way. So, that's an I, by the way. Again, their start could be on the ground, they could be jumping, I don't really mind, arm wrestling, whatever you want them to do. And then when this player yells up or says a certain name, they then both need to compete for the disc. So neither of these players is on offense or defense. Now, once they catch it, that could either be the end, or what you could say is the player that caught the disc is now on offense, and the player who didn't catch the disc is now on defense. So the offensive player, once they've caught the disc, now needs to throw it back to the thrower, and then create another option that the defender needs to try to intercept. So, this player is our thrower, okay? And they've yelled up, and they've thrown the disc. And this player here is our offensive player, and they've caught the disc. So now the other player who was also there, who didn't win the disc, is now the defender. So this player here throws the disc back to the thrower and then needs to make another option to then receive the disc again. This defender here can try to intercept this pass if they want to. And if they feel like it's more beneficial, they can go and then mark this thrower to try and prevent this person from catching. The main thing here is it's getting the person who didn't win the disc to immediately play defense of some sort. So this is a classic thing we see in Ultimate where if the other team intercepts a pass, this person forgets that they now actually have to play defense right away to stall the disc. The other thing it has is this is really good for any fast break situations, a give-go situation, which is where if this person here, sorry, I should use some different colors, if this person here does win the disc, is to offload it immediately and then not just stand there, but then make some type of movement. Press it even further. You could now have 2 players here. And this person is the thrower. And then you have your 2 players here doing whatever you want them to do. And this time, whoever wins the disc now becomes, so let's say if this is player A and this is player B, if player A is the one who wins the disc, so they're now here with the disc, they are now paired with the thrower, and between the 2 of them we kind of go into the 2 people, 2 catches scenario, which is where now this person becomes a defender, player B is also a defender, and they need to work together. So the situation you now have is A now has the disc, B is now defending them. Your thrower now needs to start to cut to receive a pass from A, so this is the thrower, and the other person is now also a defender trying to block this pass. And you could say that once whoever wins the disc here, so in our case it was A who won the disc, they now need to complete 3 passes or they have to complete 2 passes, as they are now player A and the thrower are now a pair on offense. So it just depends how much space you have, how much time you have. And then now these two could start with the disc. So the key thing here is whoever wins the disc, right? This is now, they become an offensive player. And whoever didn't win the disc, so it could be B or A, not win, they now must become a defender.